Oh, we do a toast. We do a toast. We do a toast. Guess where you started at.
First one.
Yep. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, man. In life, we have to.
Nah, I can't even let you start out like that, bruh. Who are? Let's start off with the. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we can go with some stuff that's unsaid, but let's start off with who are you?
I am Wolf Harris. I am Wolf Harris. This is Lucid VVS. You know what I'm saying? And
appreciate you.
We supposed to get this. This is the 3545 podcast.
First one.
And like I was trying to explain to you, to the people, in life, we can come up with 101 excuses of things that we want to do. But the key to life, we got to just start, man. We got to just start. In life, you got to just start. You know what I'm saying? You got to just start. So here we are. We don't have a lot of great cameras. We don't have none of that. We just start.
That's what we doing. Y'all not here for the camera. Y'all here for the vibes and what we bring.
That's real. That's real.
And you know, for one of the first episodes, we gonna make sure to do y'all something right for sure.
That's real. That's real. So let me start y'all. Let's see one to paddle up. I'm gonna try one's gotta go. Let's try one's gotta go. Let's try one gotta go. Let me do this here. We got the G-Ride, G-Wagon.
Okay.
Escalade. Range Rover. One gotta go.
Range. Automatic. Range.
What? Range Rover gotta go?
Range. Range.
Hold up, over the. So you mean to tell me? Let me see if I get this. So you don't want you rather keep a G-Wagon?
Let me.
And you rather keep the Escalade?
Hey.
But you won't.
All I'm saying is my car got LEDs in the door panels. My car light up when it rain Land Rover ain't got that. The stuff don't light up. My stuff, I get in the car, it waved to me with the lights. Hello, William. Yeah, the Range ain't doing that.
Yeah, buddy. But yeah, like I said, man, in life, man, we got to keep going, man. We got to keep moving. But I want to ask you, what is one of your biggest regrets?
Man, I got like, I think it was really like when I like stopped playing basketball for real.
What? Oh, okay. So what it made you feel? You regretted that?
Yeah, in the sense of like, cause I knew I had it or I could have did it, and it's like a lot of that stuff be mental power. But
everything.
You know, you let somebody else get up in your head and what you're not supposed to do, and then at that point, they let you beat yourself. I used the information that was told to me to let me beat myself before even really putting up a good fight fighting for my own self, and then realizing like, man, I could have did that if I really wanted to. Looking back, nah, that's just a regret. Like that's one of the things I gotta live with. Like, all right, I know when next time an opportunity or just something like that in life happens across the board outside of sports, like I'm betting on myself and I don't care what nobody else say. Because I literally let somebody sit there and just like, regardless of how much extra work it was going to take me or whatever, like,
that happens all the time, man, because we have to stay in our purpose. We have to stay in our own purpose. And the cold part about it is that what God give you, he didn't give it to nobody else. Even if you got a person right next to you that's playing ball with you, that's just as good as you, the gift God gave you, he didn't give it to nobody else. He gave it to you. And a lot of times we let people, and we all guilty of this, letting people dictate our next move, dictate our outcome. You see what I'm saying? Because they going off of what somebody taught them or what their experience was. And you going off of pure drive. When you go off of pure drive, man, I'm talking about stuff just start opening, windows just start opening up for you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, the regrets, man, is, you know, like me in the music field. Mm-hmm. You know, one of my biggest regrets that I didn't make beats. I started making beats. I made some beats before. I started off making beats and I stopped because I wanted to focus on being a great artist. Mm-hmm. I wanted to focus on stage presence. I thought that's where the money was at. Writing hot songs and stage presence.
You weren't really wrong either. It's just, you know, now beats It still look crazy.
Beats are, it just, you got people that's, and it's just crazy now, man. You got this internet, man, all this digital. You got a lot going on, and it's really, you got people that actually have beats. But, a lot of these guys, they're taxing for these beats. And you can't be mad at their price because they beats.
Maybe
You see what I'm saying?
beats
But
too.
if I had my own beat, because I got so much in my head, it just, I just sometimes just can't get it. I start to study when I think about it. Because I have so much ideas, so many ideas. And without beats, you just be writing like you locked up or something. And then you don't really get a good flow like that because you vibe off of beats. You'll hear a certain throw track and it'll make you rap a whole new sound. And you're like, wow, where'd it come from?
Yeah,
That's
literally.
what I'm talking about.
Every time.
I can rap 100 sounds. I can rap 100 songs. I can write 100 songs on the sound of a boom, boom, tss, 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 in my head or whatever. But those songs are just all like some of the same songs. But these beats push out different sounds out of you. That's why I have so many different types of songs. I mess with EDM, most definitely hip hop, Southern soul, country rap tunes, what else?
A little bit, all of
Southern
the above.
soul. Man, I'm not playing. Can't sing a lick, but don't care because I'm standing my purpose. That's it, man.
Yeah.
And once you stand your purpose and you go forward what you want to do, man, you win, man. You win all day, man.
Nah, real talk.
Win all day.
Kind of glad I fell in love with that music too. It's just
It'll rub off. It'll rub off. I want to ask you something else. How old are you now?
22.
22. How do you feel about people calling youngsters your age YNs? Do you consider yourself a YN?
Yeah.
You a YN?
I feel like I like to take on the reference, and like I feel like people use YN as a bad connotation, and I like to treat it how the N-word is kind of used, how like we changed it to, it was very derogatory and we kind of just normalized it. It's not as bad, but it's just a term put on a certain type of people. That's really all YN is. When somebody calls somebody a YN, they're not saying, oh, I see you a young gentleman. They're saying, oh, I see somebody who's not here to do no good.
Yes.
That's what they saying.
That's
You could be 30, you could be 40.
That's what
they basically just saying, oh, nah, this person like too black. Like they doing something like, I don't know what they got going. That's all they saying. And that's like, I want to break that connotation because when everybody look at me, they see something where it's like, oh, I think he this way. Then as soon as I start talking, I'm smarter than you. Yes, you probably don't even know that. But you think I'm a YN. What are we talking about? You don't want to go like knowledge for knowledge. You don't want to go for accolade for accolade. You don't want to do that.
That's what I'm talking about.
But you want to call me a YN. So guess what? I'm going to embody that. I'm gonna rock that ski. I'm gonna feel what you feel tension. Yeah. Ain't no tension. Only tension I got is in my pocket. And that's because the wallet getting thicker. I'm trying to figure out what.
I think it's something else in your pocket.
Nah, see, they think it's a pocket rocket. Don't pull up too close. You don't know what I got.
See, yeah. But like I said, I actually think, man, the terminology of YN, all generations wild out, man. I'm talking about from blacks to all youngsters. You're gonna have some youngsters that just want to wild out. This been every generation, every year, every decade.
Y'all had a name for y'all generation. Y'all was called thugs.
Oh yeah,
they called y'all thugs.
Yeah,
and guess what? Y'all were young black men. They called y'all thugs. What are we talking about? Now my generation, they calling us YN.
And back then we had another name that they tried to give us called super predators. That's for those dudes that was robbing and stealing and all that old type of stuff out there doing everything. They was doing everything.
Oh, y'all weren't the ones to mess with the aliens?
The aliens? Oh no.
Alien or predator.
Back then,
that's not that super predator. It's the
super predator. Yeah. Back then, alien, man, look here. Yeah, man, but like I said, man, YN, when I hear people calling, I understood. Then I kind of feel like, me and as my generation, did we halfway fail? Did we fail them?
Yes. I guarantee you ask 95% of young black men under the age of 25 through 18, and you ask them if their older men generation failed them, they're gonna tell you yes. And I'll tell you why. Life, everybody go through their own stuff as people. So then you realize when you grow up, oh, my parents not just my parents, they were their own people, just like everybody else who I'm talking trash to and talking BS about how their lives not right. Oh wait, they probably had me during the tough time. You don't know what happened, so you don't know what the circumstances was, whatever. So all they live with is what they know, and what they know is, dang, they weren't there for how everybody else people there for them. You see white people there for them. You see other race Indian, they be backing them. You see everybody, but when it come to us, we feel like the older people, like y'all supposed to really locked in and made sure, like, if the stuff that they derived and stealing, people doing that to survive now. Y'all supposed to make sure that y'all did what y'all did back then to have y'all stuff to make sure y'all supposed to be did that for y'all family. Y'all supposed to be did. Y'all were not y'all in general, but the older people were selfish and greedy, and they did a lot of stuff for themselves. And in turn, look at what happened to the families, and then look what happened to the products. We raising nothing but worse and worse generations as time go on, because more people are just starting to be like, they're starting to have kids and just be like, oh, I don't want to deal with this person, not understanding what it do to what they just created. So now the cycle just continues to revolve. Can I blame you for the environment that you were put in, or do I blame the environment?
Well, my theory is there's not a blueprint of raising kids. There's no blueprint to this. There's everybody gonna do it different. Everybody's it's different. Now, do I feel like that some of the generation failed? I agree, our generation failed. Did our parents failed us? Yeah, they failed us too. You know why? Because the system has been set up. But you still no excuses, because I'm going to break it down to you. Mm-hmm. You have to take accountability for yourself. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You have to take accountability for yourself. What I mean by that is that I can't save all of the kids, but I can try to save my kids. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I can try to save my kids. I can't save all of them. I can't save the next door neighbor or the guy or the dude or my son's friend over there. I can't save him. But I can try my damnness to save mine. And when I save mine, when I show mine something different, then there's the change. Now, can I say every household? If every household did that, we wouldn't have what it is.
That's true. That's what I'm talking about. Like, we 1 out of 10 households multiplied by 100 households. That's 10 households that practice good teaching out of 100. You want to multiply further. It's just it's more of a us than we want to say. Mm-hmm. Like, more people want to put on like this skin tone. People don't want. They act like they so down and they so hurt and this and that. I get that for sure, but are you not understanding what's going on? We look statistically, and we're talking about statistically through all the other races, we are beyond as a whole poorer than them as a collective, and that's insane to think about when we outnumber them.
Now here's the kicker about the races. You know how every nationality have a problem with black people. Every one of them. You know why? Because they was taught that. And the whole thing too is that us, like you said, we started with nothing. We still have nothing. Some of us have something. Some of us have a little bit, not a whole lot. Some of us have a little bit. But here's the thing. Most we are so blessed, and we are so, how can I explain this? What's the word? I'm forget it. We are, let me break it down. Man, we blessed. We are the top. Mm-hmm. Everybody mimic us. We are the trendsetters. We set trends all day, every day. Mm-hmm. We are the ones who say how things go. That's why they are in control, to make sure that we don't get in control. And that's a whole deep. I got to do some studies on that, because I can go deep with that. I can go really deep with that situation. But I do know one thing. All races are jealous of black people. The reason why they're jealous of us, you can say they hating, they racist. They ain't racist. They jealous. They want to be, they infatuated. Because watch this here. I'm not into motorcycles. What's something that you're not into? Okay, give me something that you're not into.
Coffee.
Okay, coffee. Do you pay attention to people drinking coffee? Do you go to Starbucks and say, look at them over there drinking that coffee? Do you do that? Why?
I don't like it. I don't have no interest in it.
If they have no interest in black people, why they so worried about us? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why they so focused on us? They focus on us because they are literally jealous of us. They infatuated of us. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They want everything.
But
and
that can be true. But then what about just us being accountable as like people? Like, I feel like, again, we just so stuck in this like somebody owe us something stage where like you gotta go get it for yourself. Like, I feel like you can feel some type of way, and I feel like everybody's valid to that, but you still got to be able to go out there and get some. And a lot of these people just like,
let me see if
I can't go do this and I can't go do that.
Well, you know, the system is set up for that. That's why you have these prison cells, these prisons and these jails. These prisons, you know, they guaranteed to be full. That's a business. Those are independent businesses. Like Walmart and all that stuff, the prisons are the same way. They got to fill them. It's just all a system. See, the key back in, I need to get my numbers right. They thought they could actually wipe us out, but they can't wipe us out. So all of that, what you're saying, you're right. But you have heard of redlining? You know anything about redlining?
I probably do. I don't know.
Okay, well, let me tell you a little bit about redlining. Go back to the banks and all that stuff. All this redlining was back in, 1964? What was it? 1964, something like that? Well, redlining. You got something to say? You want me?
No, y'all good. I just said I don't know. I was answering you. I was like, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, redlining. They are like areas like, not like this, but areas where you can get houses and get bank loans and stuff like that. They wasn't letting the black people get the bank loans. Black people couldn't get shit.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
And the white people could get all the property and get everything where their grandfather have different property where they make generational wealth. See, we didn't have nothing.
Yeah.
We still got nothing. They sprinkle and give us a little this and a little that, but that's it. You see what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do some more research. I really want to do a whole topic on that, but I ain't gonna get too deep on it because I would think, man.
But I feel like a lot of people how do I put this? Because you're right. It's one of them touchy subjects. Accountability is such a big thing that people is scared, like they running from it, like they feel like they finna die, like they're being strangled by something. Like, you can't move forward if you have no accountability. And a lot of people feel like I feel like a lot of people, especially, I could just talk about the people that I hang around, which is majority black. I feel like a lot of people those people just take the easier road instead of being accountable.
So what you think will happen in 5 years or 10 years if they keep doing that?
I don't know where they're going to be. They ain't going to be around me. That's for them to figure out. I only surround myself around people I'm supposed to be around.
Here's the key. If I hang around 4 losers, now we got 5 losers.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's such a like widespread thing.
Yes,
like, family members. Like, it's not just some people got it, some people don't. It is a widespread non-taking accountantability because there's no repercussions, because it's just so okay to be like a lion, but not enough for where like it's deterred. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's the problem. Like, we're not deterred enough from being accountable. Like, a lot of people, even who be heavy into God, be barely trying to being accountable they don't even practice what they preach in situations like you can't become better if you're not accountable. Not even saying you wrong, but you just got to be able to learn and be receptive. And a lot of people, I feel like, just aren't for that, and it gives off an energy, a negative energy that you really don't want to be around.
Energy is very big. Energy is very big. But yeah, we're gonna swap these subjects because I got a little tongue twisted on that because I want to get my information right when I start talking about redlining and how they treated with the Jim Crow and all that stuff. I want to have my information really down pat. So I want to ask you a question. You want to ask a question?
No, I want to ask you a question.
Okay. All right.
How you feel? You feel like Tiger Woods should get a driver, or you think he should just keep on driving?
You know what? I was really go ahead.
I from my knowledge, I didn't know that for the entire time that he was in golf, the only times he ever got injured was in a car accident out of his entire sports career. Anytime he's ever been out for a game or injured is because he was in a car accident that he caused. Insane. He's worth $1 billion.
Yeah, he is $1 billion. Yeah, he's Tiger.
What? Like, nah, okay. Bruh.
The first thing I said when I saw the news, Tiger should have a driver. Why the hell you ain't got a driver? You know what? It's a yin and a yang on this. I kind of understood what Tiger said. Tiger said privacy. Okay, but I'm worth a lot of money. But he know that these people can get him. He got a driver. Tiger Woods and Tiger Woods. It's a big difference.
Literally.
You see what I'm saying? And he know what he be at, but then I think he was taking the pain pills. What was the pain meds he was taking?
Yes. He was on medication.
Whatever he was on wasn't prescribed. I seen he was on the phone with the president.
It wasn't prescribed. But he
was off that.
Hey, but that's how I go when you have that much money. I mean,
man, he popped the per 30 off
to whatever you want. Just like the first accident, it was the same situation.
Yeah. He went.
You know what I'm saying?
So
with the first one, alcohol. So
I know Range Rover tired of you flipping their damn trucks.
I told you. That's why I said. If he was in
Range Rover,
it might be selling, man, because it's getting attention. You have to think about that.
Range Rover, they don't flip another damn truck, Tiger.
And all you're gonna do is buy another one. So yeah, go ahead and flip another one, and come on back and buy another one.
Hey, because he was so fine in that stuff. He flipped that truck and he walked up. Come on, man.
He walked up.
I'm glad he didn't go to jail. I hope. I'm glad.
I'm telling you right now, right hand, if I was a cop and I walk up and I see a car flipped over upside down and one person is on the scene, get out unscathed, I don't care who you are.
I'm buying that.
You're going to jail. Somebody's finna get in this car. I ain't worried about none of that. Tiger Woods, Justin Timberlake, I don't care who you is. Come get in this backseat, buddy. I didn't come here for nothing. I gotta feel this out.
But I also understand his point about privacy because you get so many people who leak information.
Yeah.
Honestly, celebrities can't trust anybody. I'm gonna be honest. That's how I look at it. Celebrities can't trust anybody.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, they're looking at celebrity.
Yep.
They're looking at money. They're looking at extortion. Oh, what can I sell? What can I get out of this? So I understand him not having a driver. I'm not gonna side with getting drugged up or drunk or whatever. And that's your excuse. At the end of the day, if you can't handle what you're doing, then stop what you're doing.
Yeah. And then Tiger might feel like everybody's trying to get him.
And probably so. He's a billionaire.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Him and his son combined, come on. Think about how many people want to get next to celebrities.
Man, I'm talking about I never forget when I
wouldn't trust nobody either.
I never forget let me tell you about manifestation, man, and believing in your goals. But I never forget, man, we was watching, I think it was a Johnny Carson show, whatever, when I was little.
10 seconds. It took 10 seconds to pull up Uber on my phone. I could have got a ride. 10 seconds. That's all it took. I pulled up Uber.
But
I'm saying that's how easy it was to avoid flipping your Range Rover. I'm not trying to hear it.
Think about it. If you're a celebrity and you're worth that much money, your Uber driver is the same way. If I'm
buying a driver,
but I'm out of it, right? If I'm out of it, I am not in the right headspace. If I'm in that Uber and I'm whatever I'm saying, whatever I'm doing, I used to drive Uber. You can record every ride. You can record every ride. If you have a celebrity in the backseat of your car,
you can record that.
You don't.
Who not gonna try to keep
First
up?
off,
You have some, it's not that many good people out here in the world.
He's not the only billionaire. Like he's not the only billionaire.
He's not the only one. So think about how many people trying to get what he had.
Yeah, but here's the key. You have a lot of white billionaires that you don't even know that they're billionaires. They can get in the back of an Uber and win.
Because
Tyler cannot.
He's not.
Michael Jordan cannot. Shaquille O'Neal cannot.
That's why they
You see
buy
what Jay-Z
drivers.
cannot. You see what I'm saying?
You better check.
We talk about black.
I mean, but I'm pretty sure with, like you said, the names that you made, they trust those people.
Gotta tell all
No,
books.
look, right now, think of this situation right now. Logically, like with the facts that's happened, you could have paid a driver salary $60,000 a year to take you to your golf course once a week or whatever you're talking about. Hold on. And instead, now you're dealing with insurance, whatever. Now you got to come off over more than $100,000 at minimum.
But I got the money. But I got the money, so why do I care?
You got the money.
Watch the deal.
To be safe, you could die. The only time you got hurt. Get that driver.
Right, Bubba say he good. He was in the right, gonna be good. But got seatbelt on, we got you.
Nah.
Okay.
You feel me? That make way more sense.
Okay.
Now, go ahead.
Let me say this here, then I'm gonna let's talk. Now, I actually think that Tiger never found genuine people around him. Because I was making jokes to her the other day about if I was his driver. I said, hell, I'll be in driver. And like, baby, where you at? I'm with Tiger, get something at some white girl house. I'm gonna take some, I'm gonna go get something to eat. But here's my thing. So, I was joking. But watch this here. Suppose if Tiger had somebody real with him, if I was Tiger friend, his friend, I would write a tell-all book.
But he probably don't trust in him. I
would write a tell-all book. I would not do it. That's my friend. I would drive him around. He'd pay me. I take care of my family. I'm going to protect him.
But like
I'm going to go
as a celebrity, it's not easy to have friends as a celebrity.
It's not.
I feel like y'all siding on somebody's side who got too many comments.
No. I'm not siding.
I ain't trying to hear none of that peaceful stuff, bro. He got too much bread.
I feel like he should have somebody. Most definitely.
He could have bought the city and bought them off, and it would have been cheaper than what he did.
Let me go back to this.
He could have killed somebody. Seriously, even himself.
You're right.
So
let me go back to manifestation, and then you're right. You can kill somebody. Let me go back to manifestation. I remember when I was little. I don't know if you remember. Gold. I don't know if you remember this. I think it was the Late Show. The Late Show. The shows come on at night at 11 o'clock. They say, yeah. And we gonna bring out, what's his daddy name? What was his daddy name? Basically, we gonna bring out little Tiger Woods. And people would clap. He would come out small like a little three-year-old. His daddy was like, yeah. He set the golf court thing down and Tiger would get up and hit it. And people were like, yeah, who? And they said clap and said, who he gonna be? And his daddy said, he's gonna be a famous golf player. And they be like, that's so cute, get this my hell up out of here. That's what they did. Look where he at now. The greatest golf player of all. I'm sorry. Ain't because he's black. It ain't because he's black. You know they changed the golf game because of him.
They had
changed
to.
the rules because of him.
Okay, so what we saying is, right again, I'm so glad we hold on. I'm so glad we talked about accountability because that's what we talking about. There's none right there.
You're right.
What are you trying to do right now is justify the thing that he did because of all of the good that he did. No. It's right now. We in right now time. Accountability. What did you do right now? Okay, we got to hold you accountable right now.
So,
I get what you did. For 25 years, whatever you did, right now you flipped the car. I ain't trying to hear none of that, gang.
He gonna say, goodbye fried rice, hello fried chicken.
Come on now, y'all, they locked up. That's what, oh, Lord. You want to go to Shitty Chicken on, Shitty Chicken? We got Shitty Ride, Shitty Ride.
That skit, that Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle got too much stuff.
Man, come on, man. He the coolest, man. Come on, man.
He got too much stuff to remember.
But you know what I wish, though? I wish him and Keenan Peele, I wish they would get together and make some comedy. Them boys talented.
Oh, like a funny movie?
Yeah, because you remember what Keenan Peele was?
Yeah, Keenan Peele, them two.
That was Dave Chappelle's contract. That was his
over there with Comedy Central.
That was his slot with Comedy Central. Yeah. They picked it up. They tried to give it to what's his name? Rollins, Ashley Larry. But no, he did. He as a friend, he didn't take it. That's good. Allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly. Allegedly.
No, allegedly. All right.
I don't know everything. Oh, yeah. I do not know everything. I don't know. Really, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing I'm talking about.
No, I know a little bit. So hold on. So
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I got a question.
Okay.
Did you hear about POOH SHIESTY? You heard about SHIESTY? What he been getting into lately?
You tell me so I can elaborate.
Okay. So
I kind of know.
Allegedly, while POOH SHIESTY was locked up, you know he was signed to Gucci.
Yeah.
And while he was locked up, he said allegedly they ain't really send him no money, they ain't really take care of him, whatever. You know, that's neither here nor there.
Okay.
And when he get out, he trying to, figure out where his bread at. Okay. And apparently throughout that entire time he was locked up, they didn't give him no money worth $15 million.
I did hear that. Yeah.
Worth over $15 million that that Gucci apparently owed POOH SHIESTY. So POOH SHIESTY get out. I guess he give him some time or whatever to do whatever. He ain't waste too much time. He tell Gucci like, yo, let's do this. Let's pull up. Let's try to make some shake. Gucci pull up. Gucci pull up because that's his artist. Signed to him. He tried to come in on some business type stuff. Gucci wasn't coming in on none of that. POOH SHIESTY wasn't coming in on none of that. He came in with his people, his little gangsters, Big 30, whatever. He came in there. He basically was like, I want out the contract. And Gucci looking at him like, stupid out your mind. You think I'm finna, bro, what are you talking about? So he start, doing whatever he doing. Then POOH SHIESTY, hey, Big 30, pass me that Drake. And then it got serious. Gucci understood exactly what type of situation it was from these people playing gangster. He signed that paperwork, whatever. They end up, POOH SHIESTY and his people ended up robbing Gucci Mane, stripped them boys, him and all his people that was there. Robbed all the people that was there. Took off. So, with an ankle monitor on.
So let me ask you this question. And I'm gonna elaborate on what you said. Do you think that Gucci Mane was like intimidated, scared of that? You think he was like, I'm scared?
I don't think he was scared because I think he'd been in situations where he thought he could lose his life before. So I feel like once you start trying to you try to compare close events.
Do you think POOH SHIESTY was the bigger gangster, quote unquote, or what they would say the gangster?
A YN?
Yeah, a YN. You think he was the bigger? You think he was the bigger one?
He never lied. So yeah, POOH SHIESTY the one that clearly lied. If you sign a contract with somebody and you owe me money, what's the definition of a gangster? Somebody who really about that.
Do you know his daddy was with him?
Who?
POOH SHIESTY's daddy was with him in that little clique. His daddy was with him.
His dad. I tell you what.
His daddy was with him in that clique. They went mess with us.
Pops, if somebody owe me $15 million, you coming right there with me. What are you talking about?
Stop. I'm not going.
Fam coming behind you. My thing is this: you have to be a gangster. Let me take the back. I'm not gonna necessarily say a gangster, but if that's the life that you live, because that's what you know, we riding together. You see what I'm saying? We riding together.
Let me say this here. Gucci, 15 million. Gucci Mane.
That's a lot of money.
Hold up. Gucci Mane guilty of some of that money, right? He's guilty of some of it. But guess who got it? The other people who he got signed to got that money. Now, God, watch this. Pulling a gun, me and you. See, I'm smart enough to know if a nigga owe you 15 million, we not supposed to go with no guns or blazing. We supposed to go get us a lawyer and put some paperwork in their life. See, we want to play smart. We want to play the big boy game.
Nobody said POOH SHIESTY was smart.
Okay.
Let's get that understood. Nobody said this nigga was smart. Not at all. He is not at all smart for what he did.
That's just my
But gangster as in holding on to what you said and what you yeah, he got that. Gucci Mane whole label is him going to go sign these these thugs, these gangsters. So what are we talking about?
Hold on, that's the same thing I said. I was telling your mama the same thing. We was in the car. I'm like,
the whole thing.
It's more on Gucci because he went sign. Yeah, he got a.
Yeah, he was hot. Yeah, he hot. But guess what? Me, right now, if I get a deal or if I get access to a big A&R, they say, Wolf, bring me an artist, you get half of the signing bonus, right? And we doing
$1 million to $5 million, depends on the artist. And you get half of that.
Yeah.
Oh, bet. Guess what? A street dude, I'm talking about dude that shot people, did everything, got a hot record. I'm not Mr. You gonna, oh no, I ain't, cause I'm trying to see my money. I ain't scared of them, but I'm trying to see my money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go sign other artists, looks like J. Cole, other dude like J. Cole, because Houston is a melting pot. Houston got all types of artists. I'm not saying POOH SHIESTY wasn't a good artist. He's a good artist, but that's what they got into. That's what they done. You feel that's what POOH. But I beat myself.
POOH SHIESTY can rap. He just stupid.
I don't think Gucci was at all.
He played it smart. He played it smart. Gucci played it like his age. He played it like he was supposed to.
Yeah, Gucci was pretty dude too.
I'm not saying he's not. But in a situation where you clearly don't have the upper hand, why would you?
Gucci know they can hide him in that jail cell. He know that. And see, that's why he played the game smart. See, but POOH SHIESTY, but if somebody put a gun on me, want to rob me, yeah, you can have all. Yeah, you can have it. You feel me?
Yeah.
See, it's my.
He really pulled a gun and really tried to make him sign that.
Yeah, sign. Hold up.
But then again, you pull a gun and now it's in void.
Wait, watch this here.
It's in void.
No, the contract. They made a contract from Office Depot. They did a contract from Office Depot. Allegedly, everything that we're talking about.
I can tell you I love
They did a contract from Office Depot. Come on, we're gonna go put up a contract from Office Depot and make somebody sign it. That's not legit. No, admit Gucci, but watch this. He should have known if Gucci willing to meet you. That means I'm willing to do something for you.
Yeah, but again, let's reiterate.
Because then Gucci can break it down to him. Hey man, I can shoot you 3, but this other money is tied with these folks. We got to go get it. They wasn't getting it to me. You locked up. You see what I'm at?
Yeah, but
I'm gonna give you 3 out of my. I'm gonna give you 3.
We never said he was smart. That's one of the big pieces to this puzzle. Because
what we need to do,
he wasn't thinking.
They holding your money because they figure you got locked up. They need more records out of you. This is what they telling me. Gucci just the man next to the man, next to the man, next to the goddamn man.
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
I bet he up now.
No, I'm just being real. You know, I bet he up. These boys going here with this gangster. That's not smart at all.
He wasn't thinking.
That's not smart at all.
Because I was like this seemed like something out of a movie, and you really wasn't even locked in for real. Like you did this with an ankle monitor on. Like they tracked you doing it. I'm talking about. Like it's over with.
This drink good. But let me ask you another question. Let's flip it. I want to ask you. Do you? Oh man, the moon. They just the moon landing. Not the moon landing. They just went around the moon. They just blasted off, went around the moon, and landed back safe on Earth. Do you believe that? NASA.
That just seems so stupid.
Why you think it's stupid? That's NASA.
It don't seem.
That's Houston. That's right the street.
Yeah, it just seemed like a wasteful mission.
Right, Houston Rockets, Space City.
Yeah, man, I'd rather watch KD shoot a 3.
I do too, but what I'm saying, do you believe you don't believe that they went? They don't believe that they circled the moon and came back.
Why?
Took a picture with their cell phone and come back.
No, not even no. I just don't. Not right now in this time and what we got going on actually in the world. And NASA was like, hold on, let's just go ahead and just do this mission that we had planned from the beginning to just kind of circle the moon and, let's show up.
I'm going to be honest.
Why now?
I'm going to be honest as Abe. Here's what I don't like what the United States do. Right now, China is talking about putting going to the moon, right? Soon as we hear China talking about going to the moon, right? We jump and say, we for the circle around the moon. At first, y'all had no way of going. Y'all said y'all lost everything. Everything was lost. Oh, how you lose a way to go to the moon? Everything is lost. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now, that's what I'm thinking. And I'm just being honest. I feel like they're trying to pull a trick over our eyes. Allegedly.
But I feel like I
feel like they're trying to pull a trick.
I feel like they always do.
Man,
and at this point, it's getting like more blatant by the day. Like, and it feel like even if we do discover it, like ain't nothing finna happen, ain't nothing finna change. We just kind of sit back and chill. I feel like the only change that's happening until we get erratic, like the guy who burned down that whole warehouse. Because they didn't pay them right. They didn't have a livable wage. It was a warehouse.
Yeah, man, I seen it.
It was a 1 million square foot.
When he lit that the paper towels, toilet paper.
It was a 1 million square foot warehouse. It held a total product worth it held a product worth what I think they said 200 million. Something like that. Estimated damages with everything in total with the contracts that they had with the toilet paper and all of about $500 million, and there were 20 employees there at the time, and they only got paid $28, and the company is finna lose about $500 million. Hold up. And all they was asking for was like a $3 raise.
Hold up. What they was making an hour?
26 or 28.
An hour?
Yeah.
What they crying about?
It was 20 employees for a 1 million square foot warehouse. And they had to move all like, I don't think you understand how much a 1 million square foot warehouse is.
No, I know.
For 20 employees is insane. I want you to understand when you walk into a football stadium.
Yeah, a football stadium.
Imagine the staff there. Now, just shrink it down without the parking lot.
So, but why would he burn it?
He said it was over with. Like, he wanted them to lose money, even though it's insured and stuff like that. You know that. But he was just like, I give up. Like, I don't care anymore. Like, they're not paying.
So he ready to go to jail.
He got his felony charge. He took his lick. He recorded it and everything.
I saw it.
He took his lick.
I thought it was a joke.
It wasn't a joke. It's real.
I thought it was AI.
People is breaking. People is mentally breaking from the fact that the companies are genuinely, like, it's not like they don't have the money. Times is so hard, and they've been so stingy for so long that we didn't realize how stingy they were being until right now when we don't have it.
You know why? Because
you get what I'm saying?
No, I'm gonna tell you why we realize it. Because we have the internet and we see the difference. This is the age of information. The age of information is when you can see the difference. The reason why they don't want to give us extra money was they have the money to do it.
Yep.
They have the money to do it. The reason why, because they can't get you to come back to work. If I give you so much money, why you gonna come back to work? You see what I'm at? You're gonna make enough money to get your own business. I need you to keep working. That's why they came up with the 40-hour wager and the hourly pay. They came up with this. Rothschild and all these other boys, these big boys came up with all this. Everything is a grand design, from the school system to everything, and to the food. And here's another thing too. I want to ask you. Gold, I thought you said you had something. You had something to talk to us about.
Man, you should ask a question.
You
sitting there stopping midway through that.
No. But I want to ask you. I want to ask you too, Gold. You want to ask me something right now?
Oh no.
Okay, I want to ask. I want to change the subject. Okay. Yeah. I want to ask you, McDonald's. You got your microphone? McDonald's. You like McDonald's?
I indeed do rock with it, but I feel like it's only from a childhood standpoint.
We fed y'all McDonald's?
Barely, which is why it's kind of like I always wanted McDonald's.
Oh, okay. Because it was the promo
type thing.
Okay. Well, let me ask this question.
Like, I don't eat none of their burgers or nothing. I go every now and then get some fries or something.
Why you don't eat their burgers?
It just, nothing seemed real.
Nothing
seemed real about it, and I just can't do it.
When I was young, I always liked the Big Mac, and I always liked the
quarter pound. I like the quarter pound.
Pretty good,
it was cool, but then after I just wasn't real, I couldn't do it no more. It made me throw up.
Here's what I found out, son. Here's what I found out. McDonald's sells 600 million burgers in 24 hours. Where they get all these damn towels from?
True, because they said statistically, if they sell that amount, how they claim they do, it's statistically impossible for them to be using 100% pure beef for what they claim or whatever for how much burgers they're selling, which means that they're filling in that gap where we're eating probably 70% beef and 30% filler or whatever, and that filler
because you know Taco Bell got fillers.
I know. Every time I eat Taco Bell, I get them soft tacos, bro.
Man, let me tell you what I love about Taco Bell.
Man, I send you to Arby's.
I used to love getting them 6-packs. 6 tacos, go through and get. They had they call it a 6-pack. It was a special. I forgot what it was, $5.99 or some shit like that. It was a 6-pack, 6 tacos. 6 tacos. Woo! It's a hard shell. You can give me 3 hard shell. No, give me 4 hard shell and 2 soft shell. And that hot sauce go live. But here's what I learned. To the internet, age of information. Mm-hmm. I knew the taco meat was funny because every time I ate Taco Bell, next hour I had to go to the bathroom.
Thought it started to line up. It wasn't a coincidence no more. It was
but guess what, though? You know what fillers is, huh? Fillers, they say they use 20% ground meat, and the rest fillers. You feel me? The rest fillers. Now watch this here. You know what fillers is? Stuff they make dog food with. That's what a filler is. So I go back. Like, Goldie, I want to ask you. You eat McDonald's?
No.
Why?
McDonald's made me sick years ago, and I felt like something was wrong with the food.
So I want to ask you a question, though. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How they sell 600 million burgers in 24 hours? What they getting all these cows? What the cows at? We got a cow farm. We got a McDonald's farm.
When did they ever tell you it was?
Hey, let me not get this like.
Hold
on. Let me get this like understood because I don't want people to take this the wrong way. I'm a McDonald's advocate. I rock with McDonald's too because I got 6,000 points. I go crazy. Come on. It ain't a lot, but it's enough to know that like
what about
I be
fries?
going there.
Look, you see them fries?
Look. Let me tell you about good too. Let me tell you about the fries. They got this thing on the app. It's $1 any size fry. You get your large fry for $1. That's just being very fat and that's very cheap. But you understand that's what bring you back because you'll get something like that and then you're like, I guess I'll throw something else on. I'm already paying $1 for fries.
They got this.
Gotcha.
They take them same fries after they cut them. They spray a chemical on them. And they lock the room. After they spray the chemical, they lock the room.
Hold on. You know that for sure?
Yes, allegedly.
Lock me in a room.
Listen, they spray the fries and they lock the room for 6 weeks. And can't nobody go in there for 6 weeks until that chemical settles.
Just that fries.
That chemical what makes the fries not turn brown, the brown spots. You know how you cut an apple and it instantly get brown spots? You open up a banana and it instantly start getting brown. Fries, when you fry a real potato, you take a real potato, when you cut it instantly start turning brown. They drop a chemical on it for it not to turn brown.
I ain't gonna lie, that make a lot of sense because
and that chemical is toxic. It is deadly to your body.
It clearly
to your body.
I'm telling you right now,
allegedly.
It's clearly not enough for how much I done ate McDonald's nuggets and fries.
For the podcast record, I do not know what I'm talking about. Everything
Thank
is
God.
an opinion.
Please
I do not know
clip
what I'm talking about.
Please don't clip it. It's not.
Yes, I do not know what I'm talking about.
He just sat there and said that they just sat there and fertilized the fries, man.
Yes.
No, but they burgers and stuff, don't mold. Like their stuff don't.
And before they even, when they cut the fry, put that on them, they actually put some stuff on the fries when it's the potatoes, when they grow the potatoes, all of them do this. So won't no bugs and stuff eat the food up, eat the potatoes. They put a pesticide on it, a strong pesticide that's toxic to our body. Yep.
How toxic can it be? I ate a lot of fries.
Yep. And guess what? You know how we go out into the grocery stores and we see the red meat? You know the meat is supposed to be brown and supposed to be red.
Well, I wouldn't buy no.
You wouldn't buy brown meat. You know why you wouldn't buy brown meat? Because you don't know no better. That is the actual meat, the brown meat. They dye it red to make it look good. That is a dye. The
Okay,
same
but what
dye
about
that
the
they put
meat
in the red
market?
chicken.
What about the meat market?
The same thing.
So why they dye their chicken? If they suppose so, everybody gets so it's just
everything's a trick.
So we supposed to be seeing brown meat originally, is what you telling me?
Yes, yes, but they got us used to seeing red.
So
meat.
can you get brown like regular meat? Like, can you? Where would you go get that?
When you a fresh steak, I don't eat steak, but I'm just using steak for example. Well, no, say ground meat. Well, I don't eat none of it. I don't eat it because I have a gout. That's why I don't eat it. If anybody know about the gout, Google the gout. Don't worry about it. We'll talk about that later. Another show. But let's say a steak. A fresh steak is brown. A fresh steak is not red.
Okay, I'm asking where you get it from. I don't even.
You get it from a cow.
Yeah. If everybody's selling red meat like regular corner store, like regular Walmarts and food towns and whatever we talk about, Fiestas that they still open.
They put the dye on it.
Okay, but I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
let me tell you the dye. The same dye. Remember we used to go to Sing-On. Shout out to Sing-On. And they put the red meat on the chicken.
Yeah.
The chicken thighs. The chicken, when they cut the chicken, they put the red meat on it.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to figure out why y'all stopped getting them.
No, we ain't stopped. We just ain't been over there. She ain't been over there.
Yeah, and we gonna blame you for right now.
Yeah.
I will.
Okay.
We'll deal with it.
Look, you got some.
Okay. So, I don't know if y'all have heard. There is, let me read it so we can be on point. Today, off of Westheimer here in Houston, a Brinks truck, Loomis money truck. The Loomis money truck was rear-ended by a car, cutting out the backed up pump cube. At the end of the day, the Loomis truck hit rear-ended the car. When it rear-ended the car, the money fell out the back of the truck.
So how Loomis? Hold on, how you read it?
Hold on.
They was at the Shell gas station. The truck rear-ended a car. It rear-ended a car. But when it rear-ended the car, the door flew open and the money bag fell out.
Hold on.
An innocent bystander was pumping gas. We're going to say it's innocent bystander was pumping gas. Saw the bag on the ground. The Loomis driver never checked it out. The police never checked it out. That man picked up $61,000.
That's easy for flag and play.
Loomis bag and burnt out. Now they
flag and play. I'm gonna give me a referee thing, and I'm gonna throw it in the air.
My question to y'all is: in that situation, if you're the guy that's in the truck,
which truck? Loomis
truck. No, I'm sorry. The person with the pump, the man that was at the pump.
Oh, I'm getting the money.
What would y'all do? Because right now they're looking. Well, they have video footage of him walking off with the bag about this big.
Oh, I'm walking off with the money.
They could get my license plate. They would have. They don't look at me. Look, I would put my license in the camera. That's why I say it. Boy, I got that 61. What is y'all talking about?
Hey,
you didn't check it. That's your job. This is like trash on the ground. I'm picking up. Hey, in Texas, they say no littering in Texas. I'm doing a good deed, bro. Like, I seen trash on the ground. I picked it up.
Y'all can turn it in.
Matter of fact, I wouldn't even go get in that car. I'm walking to the dealership to go buy a whole new car because they cracked that one.
I'm gonna be like, look at God. Look at God.
Nobody
look at God.
So he was able to walk away, and the video shows him being at the pump.
Wait, today?
Today.
Yeah, man.
Nobody checked window.
Hey, I blame Cameron, bro. I would have been over there right about now. I blame Cameron.
Okay, but let me ask this question. I'm curious now. Okay. Thank you. Hold on.
You already lost your job, but now
I'm curious, and I'm tripping right now. It's always somebody in the back of the truck 24/7.
No. Some companies run 2 people. Some companies run 1.
Some companies run 1.
Some companies run 2 people in the front. Some people run one in the front, 1 in the back. So
what company don't run
I've
one?
seen one. I swear to God. Hold on. I don't know what. I think this was. Brinks. I've seen.
Okay.
I seen
It depends probably on what store.
what store where you going because I seen him go to like a Kroger or whatever, and only one person hopped out. Yeah. Only one person opened the back. When nobody back there, okay, but him. But he had that big. Oh no!
Okay, he can have that. Watch this here though. How do someone hit someone from the back and the ass bust open?
Because clearly, it's like people didn't do their job. Like that's all that means, that they didn't secure it properly. You go through the checklist. If stuff starts to fall out your truck, what they finna firstly do? See, they finna try to blame you.
Let me tell you
so hold on. If something fall out of your truck, they gonna try to blame you. First off, they gonna be like, what did he not do to secure it properly? Was this locked? Was this that? Nah, we don't even need it. We don't even need it.
The money.
You can give Will the images and he can put them up. When he put this
later.
Yeah, I'm talking about on the show. He can put them up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just give them to him and he'll put them up on this segment.
Oh, okay. But the money, if y'all see the picture,
let's talk about you seeing them because he'll have them up right now.
If y'all see the picture, the money bag, the back of the truck is open. The money bag is to the right side of the truck. The man is pumping gas. Now, my thing is, once again, listen to this. It says security footage from a Shell gas station forecourt camera on Westheimer Road shows a sedan cutting out of the pump fuel and striking the rear of the stopped Loomis truck. So a vehicle hit the back of the Loomis truck.
Oh!
Loomis didn't hit nobody.
Oh, I thought he hit somebody.
Somebody breaking into Loomis. The Loomis truck.
Hey,
and the doors open and the money bag on the ground. The person next to the pump goes pick up the money bag.
Yeah, you have to pick it up. That had to come see me.
I ain't gonna lie.
He had a cowboy. They think he had a cowboy hat on.
Hey, this is like a situation of if you see a whole bunch of people running out of the store that you in, and it's a whole lot of chaos. What would your first mind be to like? Oh, should I grab some before I go, or should I grab some before I go, or should I just leave like a regular person? So honestly, like. I think they did the right thing. I mean, I would have did that, especially during this time. Maybe if the government was treating us better and life was a little bit better, then maybe we would have had a more human decency to be like, oh, my life's okay right now to where I don't need to sit there and do something like this, especially to cost somebody their job or something like that. Because 9 times out of 10, that's going to cost that brother, whoever it was, their job, just because they got rear-ended and it was their job to hold tight up your entire salary for that year. So it's kind of like it's like you almost like throwing bread to birds.
Yeah,
that's really what a lot of this is right now. Like they wonder why people acting like you are throwing bread to birds because that's how y'all treat us.
I want to close it out with I want to ask you about flat Earth. Do you think that? No, I want to ask you about flat Earth. I want to ask you too, Goldie. I want to ask you too about flat Earth. First of all, before I ask him, what do you think about flat Earth?
I believe in extraterrestrial.
Girl, wait till I
So here's the deal. Honestly, for me,
you think the Earth is real?
I don't know the truth. I can't sit here and say whether it's flat or it's wrong. Because if you show evidence, all I like growing up, we were given a globe.
Yeah.
The globe is sphere.
Globe.
Okay.
And then they tell you, look outside, see the moon, it's round, Earth's round.
Right. So that's all the planets are round. So to me, the way I look at it is, who am I to say it's not?
What the planets around there?
All the planets, they
told you CGI was round. You ain't never saw them with a naked eye.
No,
only thing we see with a naked eye.
They say they landed on a round moon.
Only thing we see with a naked eye is the moon and the sun.
Exactly. So once again, but who am I to dispute it if I never did it? If I never traveled the world, who am I to say they telling the truth or they not? To me, if you don't experience it for yourself, who am I to say it's real or not? You take scientists. Scientists are saying it's a flat Earth.
Okay, here's what I want to get y'all on.
You can't get
you have the North Pole and you have the South Pole.
Okay.
The North Pole is the Arctic, right?
Supposedly.
What is the South Pole?
Also cold.
Where is that?
Apparently in the South.
And in the South.
Yeah.
See how they trick us? Wait. Okay. You ever hear them talk about the South Pole? They talk about the Arctic all the time. You can't go. We're not going to go. We got a treaty. We got this, we got that. Where is the South Pole?
I mean, the Earth is tilted on an axis.
You can Google it on your phone.
Hold on. The Earth is tilted at an axis, so that means that 9 times out of 10, the North Pole is always the one that's kind of up towards the top, that's facing the light. The South Pole is kind of just like an area. It's not a defined like place, like how the North Pole is, how we define it. Like we think of, when we say North Pole, we think of an actual pole in the north. We think of north, like Antarctica. Now we thinking like we're thinking up there.
That's how YNs think.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
That ain't gonna go to the
no, just say it. Like I ain't know what I had to get into. Like, all right, my fault, Pops. My fault, Pops. I forgot I came from a mission. My fault.
Okay. But look, here y'all go. So it's because we gotta wrap it up. It's not supposed to get the close out. Give y'all final words on flat Earth, around Earth, and let's.
No, we'll talk about it next time because I got a lot to say about it.
Okay, so here's what we do then. Let the people know where to find you.
Oh.
Who y'all are? No, they didn't know where to find you.
Look for me. I'm gonna give you
Welcome.
Really, give your information, social media.
Look, y'all, man, we appreciate y'all for sliding through to the 3545 podcast. Man.
Come on,
You can find Wolf Harris at Wolf Harris on Instagram and Facebook. You find Wolf Harris Reacts on YouTube. Go ahead and make sure y'all lock in. Man, this was it, man.
Where do they find you? Why you talking about? Where do they find you?
I was finna get there. Y'all keep interrupting. Like,
no,
Jesus Christ.
You out.
I appreciate it, man. Y'all find me, man, at Lucid_Will, man. We appreciate y'all for coming through. You know, first pilot, man. How you, man?
I love it.
Let's get the cheers. Get up out of here, man.
I got something to say. My closing remarks, I want y'all to stay in your purpose, man. Stay in your purpose. Stay in your purpose and keep people out your business. I know we get excited. We want to tell somebody. I want to tell somebody what I got going on. But guess what? Sometimes you can't because everybody ain't for you. Everybody ain't for you. And you think that person's for you because we all want to lean a little bit on someone's shoulder. But sometimes we got to keep it to ourselves and keep doing our push-ups, our sit-ups, our crunches. I'm lacking on my crunches. But we got to handle our business, man. Stay in your purpose. Stay on your grind. Stay on your shine. It's your boy, Wolf Harris. All the time. It's going down. 3545 podcast. I'm out of here, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Peace.